Hi, my name is Christina and this is another episode of Around the Town. This week we're at Classroom Antics Tech Camp. Let's check it out and see what they have to offer. Okay, Toby, so tell me how this all came about. How did this start?
Well, 3 years ago, I have children of my own. My children are younger than the kids that are here in camp, but many years ago, about 3, I felt like I've always felt like there's not enough technology education that's in our schools. This is an avenue where parents have an opportunity to deliver technology education to their kids in a fun way, learning structured programming, art skills that are on the computer, and using technology equipment. I felt like this was a need that was out there.
So this is your full-time job then? This
is my full-time job. I play, yeah.
So we're here with Austin and Nathan right now, and can you guys tell me what you're making?
We're making a volcano scene.
A volcano scene. Now what kind of technology is this?
Stop motion.
Stop motion?
Animation.
Okay, now can you tell me what that is?
Then you already have a thing set up for like a scene. You move one thing, then take a picture. That's like stop motion, and then you do the next move.
Awesome. So Nathan, how old are you?
I'm 9 years old.
You're 9 and you can already do this? That's amazing. Is this your first year at camp or is it your second year?
This is my first year.
Sweet. Have you been coming out since Monday?
Yeah, I came out since Monday.
Cool.
I can't find any.
No red? Okay.
So do you guys just put like a scene around it?
They
That's
have
pretty
different
cool.
foregrounds you can use. So like making this a background. Right now we have the jungle. They also have backgrounds you can use.
Oh, cool.
And we use like the green screen how they have in like movies.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So how did you get involved with this?
Actually, Toby Foote is one of my neighbors.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like I talked to him through, and I was actually interested in pursuing a career in technology.
Awesome. So how long did it take you guys to make one of these films?
It depends on how long. Because like right now we've taken only like 20 pictures.
Yeah.
So it goes by seconds, but usually it takes about like the whole time they're here. If they make like a good like minute long.
Yeah, it'll take them the whole time.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to see the finished product.
Make it look like fireworks.
Yeah.
Okay. Andrew, how old are you?
12.
You're 12 years old. Is this your first year at camp, or how long have you been
It's my
coming?
first year here in Medina. I did the same camp only in Fairlawn because this was full.
Oh, okay, cool. So can you tell me a little bit about what you made?
But the settings I have is to take a picture every 2 seconds. So I can do whatever I want, not have to worry about it.
Yeah.
It'll just automatically take pictures. So, yeah.
Awesome. Can we see your video?
So I was just sitting here drawing this while it took pictures above this camera.
Damage has hurt your flash drive, and then I checked out, I got all the movies. What? You did. The extra one. Wait, where's that? Wait.
That's pretty cool.
Our movie.
Now, is this your favorite room, or have you been to the other rooms so far?
I did the other rooms the last time I did this camp, and this is my favorite.
This is your favorite? Yeah. This is pretty cool.
Are you gonna show that one? No, not. You're gonna show a video. Okay. I don't have it. Show a video. You don't have it.
So how long does it take you to make a video like this?
I've been doing this for like half an hour.
Oh, cool.
But there was some trouble getting this set up, and at one point I stopped it and turned the computer on so I could copy the Apple symbol. So it was little things.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
Thank you.
This is a video of I put the notepad on the green screen, but instead of I was drawing, but instead of the ink coming out, Play-Doh did.
What a neat idea. How'd you get that idea?
Well, my brother was using that computer over there yesterday, and he made like faces out of the Play-Doh, made him talk and stuff, and made him move. And then over there, Mr. John, he made he drew a Lego picture, and then when he was finished with that, the real Lego dude that he made popped up. So I got that idea from him. And,
That's awesome. So how long did it take you to make this video?
20 to 30 minutes.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. I saw your video earlier. It's pretty cool. Do you mind showing it again?
Okay.
That's pretty cool. I didn't get to see the ending before, but I like it. So what are you going to work on now?
I might make another one of those with a purple Play-Doh, but a little bit different, or I might get some Lego or something.
Cool. Are you going to go visit the other rooms, or do you pretty much like this room the best?
I like this one.
Cool. Well, it was great talking with you, Nathan.
Thanks.
So tell me a little bit about the breakdown of the different areas you have. You have 3 main ones, correct?
That's right. We actually have 4 different technologies with Classroom Antics. 2 of them, or 1 of them, is not here in the tech camp,
Okay.
and that happens to be our junior robotics program. But our other 3 technologies are, which is our standard Lego robotics program, which is called NXT or Mindstorm, where kids will program robots. They'll build robots. They'll program them on how they're going to act on the computers, and then they download those programs onto the robot to have it perform those tasks. And they do that on the Lego programming system and then using the Lego cart that we actually use behind us. Another technology we have here at camp is called stop motion animation. So you're familiar with claymation possibly.
Yeah.
Claymation is a form of stop motion animation using clay. But because we have upper elementary and middle school kids, clay isn't always the best medium to use for stop motion animation because of its stickiness and the proximity that it has to all the expensive computer equipment that we have. So we use Play-Doh, we use Legos, and we use fabric or felt. And anything else that's sitting around that's inanimate, we bring to life with stop motion animation. And then our third technology that we have in camp is video game design. So kids create their own video games. We have a set of lesson plans that the kids go through to understand how video games are constructed and they are put together. And then if they stay in that technology long enough, they're actually making their own video games from scratch.
Wow.
Where we give them about 1,000 different pictures and sounds and backgrounds, and they make a game out of all of that. So sometimes they make like a Space Invaders or a Catch the Smiley Face type of game. There's a whole bunch of different things that come out of kids' heads that are a lot of fun.
These kids are blowing my mind. When I came in here and saw them doing all this, I was completely amazed. There was no way that I knew how to do this when I was 10 and 11 years old. What would your favorite part about this camp be? What's your favorite station?
Well, overall, I love the excitement. Most every child that comes to camp is picked the camp out themselves, usually with a flyer or some sort of ad that they found us through, and they bring it to their parents saying, I want to go to this camp, send me to this camp. So most of the kids are that way. With robotics, I mean, it kind of marries a lot of things together. You're able to build, I mean, a lot of the kids here love Legos, and I love Legos, and many people do. And you get to build things with Legos and still be able to have that programming aspect to have your Lego come alive. And so one of the things we do in camp is we build a robotic car, and that car either goes forward, backwards, they attach sensors onto it, so when it's driving on the ground, you can clap your hands really quick and have that car stop because you programmed it to stop when a loud sound happens. So you can add so many different things onto your robot. You know, you could go to the store and buy Lego and create something, but to make it come alive with robotics is fascinating.
Right now we're in the Lego NXT Robotics room. This is where the kids get to design and program their own robots. Let's check it out and see what they're up to. What are you having your robot do?
Turn.
Oh, cool.
See, he's doing something.
Do you think it's hard or do you think it's easy to make them do this kind of stuff?
Well, it depends what kind of thing you do.
Yeah.
The programming's easy, but building is hard.
Oh, okay. So how long did it take you guys to figure out how to do this? I know it would take me a while.
Well, building took us like an hour or maybe more.
Oh, cool.
And we're still working on it, but this is pretty easy. Well, you have to we always press building drawing and program, and then you have to drag this, and then if you don't want it, you have to drag it into the box, and then it appears like that. Then you have to adjust this to what's up there. Take some way to attach it on.
What is that? Did you make that?
Yeah.
Is it a robot?
Yeah. It's
Oh, can you show me what it does?
I have an.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Let's see, which one did I use to?
So how did you learn how to do this?
Well, 2 years of experience pretty much. And I used the computer in there to program the robot. I can make it drive forward or back, turn left or right.
Oh my gosh.
This is the.
Does it do something when you clap? Does it stop?
Yeah, it does. And let's see if I can find something else.
Can I try?
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty neat. What are you going to program it to do now?
Let's say. See, follow the black line. Let's say you wanted it to open up. Oh yeah. What?
Oh, cool.
So it'll grab the ball.
That's pretty cool.
See if I can find some other ones.
So do you like robots then?
Yeah.
Are you interested in them a lot?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna like get my own set someday because
Yeah.
I can at least get better at this stuff. Let's see. That's the program for it's the one where it avoids obstacles, and I'm gonna like make it hear some noises. It's as simple as that, and then I just hit the button, and then it's ready to go. Did you
Okay, let's see it.
last time? No.
So you're Michael?
Mhm.
How old are you, Michael?
I am 10 years old.
10.
I'm in 5th grade. Sometimes it works, sometimes.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Okay.
So how did you hear about this camp?
I heard about it like at school. There's like this piece of paper that comes out. It says Tech Camp coming in June or something like that.
And you were already excited for it.
And I was like, I think I'll just do the robots and animation.
Neat. Well, Michael, it was great talking with you. Thank you for showing me your robot.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I've noticed there are a lot of boys here compared to girls. Can you tell me the ratio that's typical?
Yeah, we have probably about 95% boys. That's ish. You know, I talk about everything being an ish because our timelines are an ish. Just things are in my mind are that way. But we have probably about 5 to 10% of girls show up. Different regions, for example, we have camps that are all over the Cleveland, Akron area. This summer we have 9 different locations, going all the way from Avon down here to Medina, all the way out to Fairlawn and Hudson, and back up to Willoughby Hills, and then a bunch of places in between. Different regions have higher and lower percentages of boys and girls.
So are there different interests? Have you noticed, like when the girls come, are they more interested in one area compared to the boys?
Girls are very good at movies.
Yeah.
And I think they're very good at storytelling. They understand. Boys want action, so everything is crash and boom and explode.
I learned that from Ben over there.
Yeah. So and girls tell stories. So girls are drawn mostly to all the technologies, but they're very good at movies, at stop motion animation movies.
So I noticed some of the kids are walking around with t-shirts, and then I also saw a bunch of the kids with these flash drives. What all do they get when they come to camp?
When campers come to Tech Camp, they get a t-shirt and they get their name badge, but they also get this flash drive. So many parents and campers are already familiar with what a flash drive is. It's like a miniature hard drive. And so what's different about this one is you can actually, if you stick your hand out, you can actually wear it like a bracelet. So it's like one of those Live Strong bracelets that you can get at Sporting Goods, but this one has a flash drive inside. And so what the campers do is they will put their artwork on there for their movies. They'll put their movies on there. They'll put the video games that they create on their flash drive. Any pictures that they take of their robots or fellow campers that they want on their drive. They work with camp counselors to put them on the drive, and they get to take that home. So
kind of like their own little portfolio. I noticed one kid has his flash drive from last year that he brought back.
Yes, it's it's a piece of memento of camp that kids carry around, and we see a lot of return campers bring their past flash drives in.
Yeah.
Because they change every year. We get a different color or a different style. And
What are some of the life skills that the kids come away with when they move on to like upper grade levels at school, go on to high school? What kind of things do they take with them?
I do get asked that question, and that's probably the most difficult question to answer is what do you walk away with from camp? Because it's so different depending on who your child is and how they experience camp, which technologies they work on. Mostly, you're going to get this with a lot of camps, is you get a lot of team building and you get a lot of social aspects of camp that you're able to work on. In camp, as opposed to school, you're not walking away with an expectation that you learn this and you got a grade level. So you come to camp with the idea that I'm going to have fun. And and this is an educational camp, so I'm going to walk away with a little bit of education on top of having a good time. And with Tech Camp, whether you're in the robotics or you're in the video game design, you're going to walk away with basic programming skills, structured programming skills, understanding how a computer program goes together, which is just so vital in the future. And it's not apparent now, but it will be as the next decade approaches. Just like everybody needs to know Excel and typing, that was unheard of to learn 20 years ago, that's just something a side thing you should learn. So programming is kind of that way right now. Artistically, with art, understanding how computers actually play into the world of art is a fascinating thing, and kids are able to experience that with creating their movies, doing green screening so they can create fictitious backgrounds and understand how movies are put together on the big screen when they go to the movie theater. So campers walk away with an understanding of technology and the possibilities that are behind it.
So if kids want to sign up for this next summer, what would be the best way to get in contact with you?
Well, we do flyers through some school system book bags when we're allowed to do that. We also have our flyers at libraries, and we also have publications that we advertise to both in print and on the web. But really the best way for parents to know about camp, especially being prepared, because all of our camps seem to sell out, quite a bit of them sell out. 7 of our 9 camps this year are sold out in June here. The best way to learn about camp is to go to our website and sign up for something we call the email club. And if you go to www.classroomantics.com, it's all one word squished together, classroomantics.com. And then at the bottom of every page, there is a link that says join the email club. And so if you click on that link, you'll put your information in, you put your email address in, and you will get an email as soon as classes come in your area.
Neat. Well, thank you so much for talking with us.
My pleasure.
Now we're in the video game design room. The kids get a chance to create and design their very own video games. Let's take a look and see what they're up to. And what's your game?
It's called Galactic Mail, and you have to fly a rocket ship around to these little moons.
So you did all
but you
this?
can't
Where is
hit
this
the
at?
asteroids or else you'll blow up.
Oh, cool. I take it you're Brian, and you're the one who keeps winning.
Yep.
Little
Better.
icon
Got fifth
in the
highest
middle.
one.
So right here where it says no background, click that icon.
Okay, so I just turn it with, okay. And I don't want to hit what?
The brown.
Okay.
But then you have to get a.
Oh. Let's try that again.
No, don't use the monster mice.
Oh, okay. I think I get the concept of it now.
Yeah. The
Don't worry,
monster
I'll get
mice
this.
will turn. So like when it's heading this way, it's going to be facing in that direction. When it goes back the other
So,
way,
okay, here I am. And I want to hit the brown ones, or I don't?
Program that yet?
I don't want to hit the brown ones. I want to hit the gray ones. Okay, I got this.
Yeah, so you changed it to person nice.
you actually had to program each individual way.
I'm gonna get this, don't
You have to
worry.
do the same thing with monsters.
So you think there's any fear for breaking your high school?
No.
Object wall.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get this.
Don't worry.
I like this.
Yeah, 5 steps, and then game information, and you're done. Yes.
Where do you put the sideways? This is create two.
For right now, you're just going to create them, then you're going to put them in. Alright?
Okay, so what's your high score? 7.
7,219.
Yes.
Well, I haven't even made the chart yet,
Backgrounds?
so.
Okay, so you can click backgrounds. Go in relative. Good. So that means if you click OK.
So how long have you been involved with this?
I've actually been working with Classromantics for 3 summers now.
Okay, cool. Now how did you get started with this?
I actually heard about it through the college that I work at, their career services. So I got an email in December, and it said that, you know, if you want to apply, send your resume and everything like that. So I started with Toby in 2008. That summer we only did 4 camps. So it was kind of a short summer, and then last summer we moved up to 8 camps, and this summer we have 9.
Oh wow, so it's growing and growing.
Yeah.
So what does a typical day look like at camp?
Okay, so typically we have 2 different sessions. One is in the morning that runs from about 9 to noon, and one is in the afternoon from 1 to 4. We do have some kids that come all day, and then they have about an hour for lunch in between. But when they first get here, we usually have a short activity like a movie or something to show them to sort of get their interest, whether it's in robots or in movies. And then they get to choose what they want to do each day. So
Awesome.
some kids choose to do video games all week, some choose to do Legos all week, and some sort of move around and do different things all week.
That's neat. So are the video games your favorite part?
Video games are my favorite, but it's
Yeah.
also the one that I work with the most, so I know the most about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Mr. David, for talking with us, and we'll see you around the rest of the day.
Great.
Okay, so I like to create from the YouTube page include this.
See, the first thing you do is you want to reopen the clown object. You did that. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to...
So Ben, how long have you been working on this game for?
For about a day.
A day.
This is from the main to tab. There are tabs. Now all of our commands.
Do you have more stuff to do on it?
No, I don't think so.
No? You're just playing now?
Yep, I'm just about ready to do this.
You'll see more commands you can use.
This is
So if
just
you
the
use main
test.
two, you should see this one. It's called number.
You're a little bit better than me at this game.
So if you have your mouse
I wouldn't say that. I'm trying to figure out for like Room Easy. That's what I made right here. See, there's my room. I'm trying to, after I got all the planets and stuff, I'm trying to figure out why it wouldn't let me go into the next level. So my guess is that I forgot to put in next level thing.
Okay, so you have different levels to your game?
I have at least 3.
And then okay here.
So Kim, can you tell me about your son's experience at camp so far?
He's having a great time. This is his 2nd year here. He went to this camp, but up in Hudson last year, so it's nice doing it in Medina.
Yeah.
So far, he drives. But it's nice. He gets to use his brain a little bit.
Yep.
All his sports in the afternoon and evening, but he can use his brain in the morning.
Yeah. So how did you hear about it? How did you find out about
A
this
friend
camp?
last year, he went with another friend up to Hudson last year, and then he really wanted to do it again this year.
Yeah. So your son brought his cousin with him to camp this year?
Right. The friend that went last year couldn't go, but he talked Zach into coming, and I think he's having fun.
You're having fun? Yeah. So what all has your son learned? Have you got to see what he's making?
Yeah, he's made his own video game. He's done different movies, some 24-second movies with Legos and stuff. They made these robots today.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's fun to watch him do it.
That's awesome. Does he still have his flash drive from last year with all
He
this
does
stuff?
have his flash drive from last year, yeah.
That's neat. Can you tell a progression in what he's learned so far?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Definitely. Do you think he's going to come back next year?
I think so.
Yeah? I bet he hopes so. Oh, he just said yes.
Yeah. You are? Yeah, good.
Cool. Kim, thank you for talking with us.
Sure.
We had a lot of fun at Tech Camp today. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time around the town.